It's a very pleasing thing to go home and think that you've made that 1 hour you've been with somebody more comfortable and pleasant, and you're giving something back. My name's Nano. I'm Welsh, as you can tell. They call me the Welsh one. I moved to the area 18 months ago and I was looking for work, and I think I've always liked care, having never worked for a company before, but done a lot of care, whether it be with parents or relatives, and then with people I knew and people who trusted me. And then this job, I saw this job and I was looking, and there I came along for an interview, and then here I am. I think that my background in care, though I hadn't been in a professional capacity before, was obviously enough for them to agree to take me on, well, probation first, with a week's training and then shadowing until I felt comfortable and the clients felt comfortable that I could be let off on my own steam. So the reason I thought about caring is because I'd cared for my dad, had a stroke when he was very young. Well, he was 50 something. I was only 16 and he was always at home. So I'd cared a lot there, and he had a very bad stroke. So it did include an enormous variety of care really as he got older and iller and more immobile. And we cared for him at home. So I think that and I enjoyed doing that. Everybody, I think, would do it as a duty, but I sort of found an affinity to it, if you like. And then my mum, she ended up having cancer, and we had to look after her at home. And I think over time, what you find is that when you get to 60, like me, that you've found that you've done a lot of caring. And then when I was looking for this job and found this job with Unique, and they explained about the training I'd get. And I think that's the muddy area with people, is personal care. That people are used to dealing with elderly, but maybe you've never done the personal care side. And that's what the week's training and the shadowing, that was the extra bit that I learnt of care, really. I realised that actually the care you've done over the years, just because of age and experience, is an enormous actual experience. It's enough experience for you to have the platform to go on to further qualifications, to take you further as a carer. It's a fantastic career for somebody who's my age, 60. Maybe you've come to an age where you want to give more back, that you understand that what you're doing it gives you a little bit more, it's more gratifying. I think you appreciate that in age. It's a very pleasing thing to go home and think that you've made that 1 hour you've been with somebody more comfortable and pleasant, and you're giving something back, which when you are getting older, you do realise that time is coming to you quicker than you can imagine. These people have to face the day, and they might be facing the day on their own, or they might be facing the day after a bad night's sleep. So what I feel in that hour in the morning is that it's going to be a good day, and we're going to start it well, and you try and make them feel as if they're looking forward to the day, so you give them the nicest possible start. And so when you get them dressed, that they're comfortable getting dressed, that they can wear what they want, that they're looking forward to their breakfast, that you have a nice chat over a cup of tea, nothing is rushed, that they feel as if they can say their worries about the day or the worries, the nights they've had, and that you make that beginning of the day comfortable and something to look forward to. So I'd recommend it because it fills a gap that you're not aware that you actually miss doing it. It's important to me to get a feel of a company regardless of what you're actually employed to do, you get a feeling of whether that company, the people you meet initially, whether you're going to click with them and whether you feel as if it's the kind of company you can work with, and do you feel as if they're going to support you in the work. When I came for my interview with Unique, I came into the office and I felt, this is a nice office. I find that Unique allow and really work hard to fit in with your way of life, which is such a plus for me. And, you know, to have that support when especially when you're new in the area, you're new to the job, new to caring, they just make you feel very comfortable and confident to go out there and do the best job you can with all the support you can. They elevate you into a very important person in society, which they talk about it on the news all the time, how important carers are, and Unique actually do make you feel very proud of your job.